Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 3 of my canoe trip here in Kawartha Highlands. Oh, we got some eggs and bacon for breakfast here. Hopefully they are still good, otherwise I'm gonna have a rough afternoon here. But yeah, I did have a rough night again last night. It's just cold. I should have brought my bigger sleeping bag. It would have been worth having a bit bigger pack size. It wouldn't even have been a big difference in weight, but it's just hard to sleep in this temperature when you're freezing. This is definitely a learning curve for me. I've never camped in this time of year before. I have it in my truck, but not like this. So you don't have anything to fall back on when you're out here. So you got to be prepared. So I got up in the middle of the night, had a fire, ended up having some chili, and had coffee, and then slept for a couple more hours. So anyways, I'm gonna get my breakfast and coffee into me, and then we got a big day ahead of us. I'll show you on the map what we're up to here once I'm on. Alright, so I'll go over the map with you guys as I clean up my war zone I got going on here. Alright, so our starting point was here at Long Lake. First day we paddled all the way down through and went to Cox Lake where I was supposed to stay, but we ended up jumping ahead to Triangle, and that's where we caught that lake trout. After that, we went through Cherry to Turtle where I am now. Now originally I was thinking of just cutting over here, cutting up, there's a waterfall there, and then heading my way out. But I think I'm going to just check out the waterfall, then come back and go through these portages up through Buzzard Lake and do the full loop here. Either way would work. It's not much difference in distance. It's mainly portaging. There's going to be over 2 kilometers of portaging today, and hopefully I can find a campsite somewhere along this lake. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big day. It's definitely my biggest day of portaging. I'm going to try to paddle to the farther side of that Buzzard Lake, and it'll kind of be similar to the same amount of distance I traveled the first day. Not crazy, but portaging adds a lot, especially multiple. So anyways, I'm going to finish my coffee here, and then we are going to pack the rest of this crap up and get on the water and get on the move. Alright guys, I've just made it to the first portage here. I'm going to end up putting this camera away so I can focus on portaging, but I'm running into an issue, and I've been running into it the whole trip. I've got this map. It's from, I think, Unlostify, and great map. It shows you a bunch of stuff like waterfalls, like things to look for, and where you would find moose, cool stuff. But almost every portage has been short. It'll be at least 100 meters short on every single one, and on this one it's about 400 meters, which is a big difference. Like this morning I said I could be doing 2 kilometers of portaging. I could now be doing anywhere from 3 to 4 depending on how off this map is. So can't always trust the map, especially when you're planning. This could turn into a really rough day. It wouldn't be a bad day if my canoe was like, 40 pounds, but it's double plus that, and I'm gonna need more protein bars. Wow, that was absolutely beautiful. I was starting to question whether all the bushwhacking was worth it. If only there was someone else to film just what it actually takes to get some of these shots sometimes. But anyways, this area is full of landmarks here, because on the way in here I found this friggin' awesome cliff and another waterfall, so we're gonna check that out next. This cliff is friggin' beautiful. When I came around the bend over here and seen it, I was like, whoa, like just not expecting it at all. And you can just hear the waterfall pounding. When you usually see a huge cliff like this has got to be over 100 feet. You think the water is going to be just about the same, right? And it is literally only 2 feet deep here. You can see weeds and stuff right here. Nuts. So cool. You didn't think I'd paddle all the way out here and not climb to the top. What a view. On to the next portage. Oh! Oh, come on. Smooth pull over. There we go. Well, guys, that last portage kicked my ass. I was getting pretty lucky in most of the steep portages. I was on the decline, but that time I had to do some climbing. The good thing is it was at least the same length as what it said on the map. So we're up. I'll have to do the math and see how much portaging I end up doing by the end of the day. This lake is beautiful. Oh, well guys, I just finished my lunch there. What a full day this has been, and it's only like noon. We're at 12:30. It's crazy. I've seen so much. I'm so glad that I made the decision to do the full loop here and see as much as possible, because I've had an overload today of just different things, the waterfalls, cliffs, waterfalls, more cliffs in this lake. This lake is so awesome. There's only one campsite here. So if you get it, you get this lake basically to yourself. People will pass through, but it's just you staying out here. It's so cool. Anyways, I am going to do one more troll around the lake, and then we have one more portage to get into our last lake. Alright guys, I think I may have changed my mind here. It's raining. I'm close enough that I can make it out tonight. And there's not much point of me staying out here just to hang out in the rain when I have a warm place to sleep. I've had my adventure. I caught my lake trout. I've seen so much today. Me staying tonight would really just to make food and prove a point, and I have nothing left to prove. The GoPro actually died from being too cold out there, so if that's not enough reason to leave. As soon as I started to get ready for the next portage, it started to hail and rain even harder, so yeah, I think I made the right decision to call the trip. But I've seen everything I needed to see. That last lake is, it gets back into cottages and everything, so you kind of get out of that backcountry vibe anyways. And I had seen the waterfalls, the cliffs that I wanted to see. And all in all, it was a great trip. Definitely could have packed differently, could have went when it was a little warmer, but I also ended up catching that lake trout that I wanted to see, and got myself ready for the year ahead of just more canoe camping and getting in the outdoors. Portaging wise, I ended up doing 2.8 kilometers of portaging that day. And then if you times that by 3, that's how much I actually traveled on land portaging, because I had to double carry. So you have to carry one way, walk back, grab your stuff, and then finish the job. So that was a good day of portaging anyways with my gear. My gear's not that light, definitely that canoe. I know I say it a lot, but it's freaking heavy, man. Anyways, I really enjoyed that place. I'm actually going back in a week's time from now, so in a few weeks the videos will start coming out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed the trip, and until next time, just keep going, one day at a time.